I don't know. It's like, if I say I need to lose weight, it's different than other people telling me, and I know he's my doctor, but...
Is this doctor fatphobic, or is TikTok just being hypersensitive again? We're gonna break down yet another viral TikTok controversy, but first, welcome back to my channel. I'm Polumbo. I cover all the craziest things on the internet, in our politics, and in the LGBT community from a center-right, rational perspective. If you're new here, do consider subscribing. We are so close to 100,000 on YouTube. I can't believe it how fast we've grown, but I'd love for you to be a part of this growing community. And if you get a kick out of this video, don't forget to like and comment with your thoughts as we go along. Now, let's check out the original video that sent TikTok into an uproar.
My doctor handed me this. I literally just wanted to cry. And then the nurse that was with him, she goes, oh, do we want to put her down for like weight loss? And he's like, no, let's just see how she does with the paper that he gave me. Like, I know I need to lose weight, but I don't know. So for reference, I'm 190 and I'm 5'5", 5'6". And I just had a baby like 7 months ago, and I have 4 kids in total. I don't know. It's like, if I say I need to lose weight, it's different than other people telling me, and I know he's my doctor, but...
So I really didn't see anything that controversial about this video, but apparently TikTok disagreed. Here's one video that gives you a sample of what the reaction was like.
Here are some of the things on that weight loss tip sheet. Eat out of a bowl, not a plate. Shockingly, the calories don't change depending on the vessel. No rice, bread, or pasta. I am already fuming, but I will attempt to get through the rest of this. Eat 3 meals within a 10-hour span. Sure, if you want to. It doesn't matter. Eat beans and fish. Hey, finally a good one. But then they add, do not eat farm-raised. The nutritional quality is very similar, and farm-raised is much more affordable. And finally, ride a bike. This would be a terrible list from a personal trainer, let alone a doctor who went to medical school. Miss, I am so sorry this happened to you. Please find a new doctor and tell this doctor I kindly said to off.
So while TikTok certainly didn't seem to side with the doctor in any way, shape, or form, I have more nuanced thoughts. First and foremost, there is absolutely nothing wrong with your doctor telling you you need to lose weight. It's okay if I say it, but if they do, I don't know. No, babe, that's your doctor's job. It's his job to be honest with you about your situation and your health and what you need to do to take care of yourself. That said, I don't want to blame or shame this woman in any way. She mentions that she just had a baby recently and she's had 4 kids, and I know that that can really affect your hormones and make it a lot harder to lose weight. So I have a lot of sympathy for her situation. It still is important that she try, though, to get to a healthier weight and take care of herself, because we all want her to have a long and happy life with her kids and her grandkids one day. And obesity causes all sorts of health complications and can even be deadly. Hey guys, what if I told you you could immunize yourself to media bias and support my content all at the same time? I want to introduce you to Ground News. Ground News is a news platform designed to empower readers to compare multiple perspectives to see what details are emphasized, exaggerated, or left out entirely. For any story that's making headlines, you can see how the left, center, and right are all framing it. It also has this really cool feature where it highlights blind spot stories that are only being covered by one side of the media spectrum. Just go to the comments section or description of this video to go sign up for Ground News and give yourself the tools to see through media bias while supporting my content at the same time, which would be hugely appreciated because YouTube and Facebook are constantly demonetizing my videos. Now, let's get back to the video. Now, TikTok is also absolutely clowning on this doctor's weight loss advice, and I can understand a little bit why, but I didn't think it was as bad as these TikTok critics made it out to be. For example, they're all mocking his suggestion to eat from a bowl rather than a plate, saying like, the calories are the same, it doesn't matter. And I think they're missing the point. If you eat the same amount of food in a bowl or a plate, yeah, obviously it's the same, it has no difference. But the point is that your typical individual sized bowl is significantly smaller than an individual dinner plate. So this is kind of a backhanded way, a roundabout way to get people to exercise better portion control. And that's actually a good suggestion because a huge part of Americans' obesity problem is not just what we eat, but how much we eat and how big our portions are compared to most other countries. So I don't actually think that part is particularly ridiculous or terrible advice. Now, the whole no rice, no bread, no carbs thing is definitely questionable as weight loss advice. It's probably better to strive for things in moderation than to go cold turkey and cut everything out. At the same time, a lot of Americans do massively overload on carbs, and protein can be more filling and healthier, so a low-carb diet is probably going to fare better. Similarly, eating more beans and fish seems like a nutritionally sound piece of advice to me, but I don't understand the part about it not being farm-raised. Maybe I'm missing something, but that doesn't seem particularly important or noteworthy to weight loss to me. In the same way, the suggestion to try bike riding isn't terrible advice. Exercise is a crucial part of wellness and living a balanced life and in weight loss. And a shocking number of Americans don't really exercise at all. But I would probably recommend that somebody start with walking 30 minutes a day outside or on the treadmill if they live somewhere cold and it's winter or whatever. But just basic movement like walking can actually be really helpful and is probably easier than bike riding for somebody brand new to exercise or who's fallen really out of the habit. Still, getting on the exercise bike at your YMCA isn't particularly difficult or daunting and can be done at the level that you're at and kind of ease into it. So I really don't see that as terrible advice. All in all, I do sympathize with the doctor a bit because when you're in the situation, you have to try to make your advice and your instructions as simple as possible because people often don't really follow or implement the doctor's instructions at home, and the simpler and more basic they are, the better chance they'll actually be adhered to. But I think some accuracy or nuance of his diet advice probably got lost in the translation. In all, it doesn't seem great, but I don't think it's as terrible as people were making it out to be. Anyway, my real issue was with all the people suggesting that it was fatphobic for her doctor to tell her she needs to lose weight. I completely, utterly disagree. It's not hateful or bigoted in any way to be honest with people about a dire threat to their health. And in fact, as long as it's not done in a bullying or unkind way, I actually think that's what compassion demands. You're not being compassionate for your patient if you, out of fear of being offensive or like a good woke doctor, don't say anything about their weight issues simply because you don't want to hurt their feelings. Obesity is the second leading cause of preventable deaths in America, second only to cigarette smoking. We're not going to address this dire epidemic by remaining silent and avoiding uncomfortable truths just to spare people's feelings. All right, guys, let me know in the comments section what you think. Do you agree with me or do you agree with TikTok? And if you're still here, you must have found something interesting or insightful about this video, so do consider dropping a like or even subscribing and joining this growing community. Anyway, I'll see you all in my next video, but if somehow you're not sick of me yet, you can go here or here to check out more of my recent content that you might just like.